Dunn here from Dreamt Realities. We're back at C2E2 with Fusion Design Caricatures, and today we're going to be talking with Damion about why you're here. So what are you doing now?
Drawing caricatures.
Drawing caricatures? So talk to me a little bit more about that. How long have you been doing it for?
I've been doing it off and on for about 10 years.
Off and on?
More off than on.
Okay, so you're just getting back into it right now?
Yeah.
How long?
Yeah, about a year now.
About a year?
I'm a year deep.
Okay.
Yeah.
So do you like to gravitate towards a certain style? I've heard that you're pretty good with the paint.
I mean, all I like is to get what's in here out. That's it.
Is it easier just to kind of put it on paper versus like verbalizing it and all that?
Basically, yeah. It's because if I'm trying to describe something to somebody,
yeah.
You got to find the right collection of words in order for that to work, versus just going, this is what it is.
Yeah, being like, oh, here you go. It makes a lot more sense when you actually see it.
Exactly.
So how did you start doing all this? I know you said you were on and off, but like, when did you start?
I started in 2006.
2006?
Yeah.
And were you always a comic book fan, or how did you, like, what made you kind of be like, you know what, let me start doing caricatures?
I needed a job, really.
Fair enough.
Because I was homeless, and I had just stopped working for a construction company.
Really?
And I was just, anything that would hire me, I was trying to take, and no one would hire me. And I asked sarcastically to this caricature center, like, hey, you guys hiring? And they were like, yeah, we're hiring. Can you draw? And I was like, yeah, I could draw. And it was so bad that like I made this girl's smile look like a hot dog. Like it was really, really bad.
So how long did it take you to kind of learn and craft your skill?
I'm still learning, still crafting, but it took me about a month to get hired, and then about 2 more months before I wasn't homeless anymore.
Really?
Yeah, before I could save up enough to like not be
So would you say that, I mean, you kind of learning how to do all this, you kind of have a love for it now?
I have the love for it, man.
Yeah.
That's why I kept doing it. Like I fell in love with it, period. Like I would do this for free. Like, you know, like I get paid to do this. I mean, it pays the bills, keeps food in my stomach, and keeps my kid happy, but like I would do this for free. Yeah, because I love it. I love it.
Now, do you ever branch out and try anything different, or do you kind of just stick with the caricatures?
I stick with anything that can allow me to be creative.
Okay.
So yeah, like if it's, because I used to do music, like I used to like write and whatnot, cook.
Oh really?
Anything, like writing stories, acting, anything that can allow me to get my ideas out, I will do.
So do you ever like to draw like any superheroes, anything crazy, just to kind of just have fun with?
Yeah, all the time.
What would you say your favorite superhero is?
To draw?
Yeah.
Oh man. 2 of them. One is the Joker. I like drawing the Joker, and the other is like the Flash.
The Flash.
I like doing Batman. I do Batman a lot.
Because Batman's the best.
Because Batman is the best. Yes.
Like, what are the reasons you like doing these people more, like these superheroes?
One, the Flash I like because they're interesting poses you can get. The energy you can put into the picture.
Yeah.
Like it's always motion.
Yeah.
Like you don't necessarily draw the Flash sitting still. Like, he's got to be going somewhere.
Yeah.
So that I like about it. But Batman is more like power. You know, like each character I like drawing allows me to practice a different element of my craft.
Does anybody ever come up to you or ask you to draw something where you look at it and you're kind of just like, I have a little bit of a struggle with it, but I'm gonna do my best?
Anime.
Really?
Because here's the thing, like their characters, like your face, anyone's face, I could make you Cowboy Bebop, which is fine, but it's their character, their attitude, all of that has to be in there in order for it to feel like that character that they want.
You ever feel like just practicing the anime and then one day just kind of banging it out, being awesome at it like you are with these caricatures?
Yeah. I basically try my best to always go out of my head, like to use reference very little, So that way I can build up that mental library that I can always pick from if anyone asks me to do something or name an obscure character. But there are so many anime characters, like Pokemon alone, over like 1,000, you know, like
1,000 Charmanders.
yeah, like what? Like, cause like you have Pikachu, Raichu, like you have all of these different forms of each character. To like memorize all of that would be a challenge. So I typically try to okay, what's the typical power of this guy? Gotcha. I
got it. So I know you said that you have a hard time kind of just like explaining what it is you draw. So if you want people to see what it is you draw, see where your art's at, where can people find you at?
My Instagram is probably the best place, which is Damion Dunn 009, and that's Damion Damion Dunn 009.
Cool. Well, thanks for taking time out of your day to talk to us. It's been a pleasure. I can't wait to see what this is going to look like when it's done.
Neither can I.
This is Ben from Dreamt Realities, C2E2. Later, guys.